When it comes to the lay witness talk, I receive a ton of questions like, no one will say yes. They say they're not qualified. Where do we start? And who do we ask? In this video series, I will teach you how to answer each one of these questions so your parish can be a place people fall in love with Jesus. Hi, Eric from the Office of Stewardship, and the Stewardship Lay Witness Talk is an excellent way to connect our friends and neighbors to our God. What you will learn in this first video is why parishioners telling their stories of faith is so important, and who should give a lay witness talk. Each of us sharing our lived experiences of stewardship in our parish connects, teaches, and evangelizes. A layperson sharing their personal story of faith promotes community and helps us know the people we worship with. Why should a parish go through what seems like a monumental effort to invite folks to share their stories? Our priests are great teachers. They bring us the sacraments, and they help us walk closer to our God. Their experience counseling thousands of people in their ministry can help us through many of the challenges of life. But when I hear from one of my peers, the conversation takes on new meaning. We recently had a witness talk at my parish here in Dodge City. I happen to know the woman who gave the talk, and to hear her lived experience was very meaningful. I learned she was divorced early in life, raised 2 great kids, all the while serving in my parish in various capacities, and not only stayed committed to her faith, but grew in her faith as well. While I knew this person, I didn't know her. I was able to relate to what she said, the highs and lows of spirituality, and the difficulty of raising children, but never losing hope in Jesus. I found myself quietly saying, if she can do it, so can I. These are the stories our families need to hear, lived experience of our walk with our Lord. Let's begin by asking who should give a lay witness talk. First, don't be locked into one type of person. Over the course of a stewardship renewal and the rest of the year, lay witnesses should come from all sources. Married, single, young, old, divorced, newly married, teenagers, 40-somethings, older folks, you name it. Each story will resonate with the people in the pews. Invitations should be extended to Catholics who are faithful. What I mean by a faithful Catholic is not just the people who are the most involved, give the most money, or say the most rosaries before Mass. Those characteristics are good, but those people may not be able to give the best story. A person that is faithful should have the following characteristics. They should be committed, caring, and loyal. This person's faith is more than the priest, is bigger than the bishop, and larger than the pope. If the priest changes Mass times, Joe's Mass attendance will not be affected, nor will his giving. If the bishop makes a decision Alice doesn't like, her faith will not falter. If the Pope sends forth a hard teaching, she'll be unaffected. She may be irritated and even write a letter, but her commitment to the faith will not waver, and it will be proved by her behavior. A key concept to remember. So far, I've said nothing about the time or money a potential witness should give. As I said a moment ago, faithful parishioners may not always be highly involved, nor give large amounts of money each week. Involvement is not the best sign of a faithful person because we don't know what's motivating that involvement. We all know really busy people doing things more for bragging rights and protecting territory versus pure ministry. Likewise, money is not always the best indicator either. It's pretty simple to write a check than to come to Mass or serve in some meaningful capacity. Look for faithful parishioners. This concludes our first video in the series. Thanks so much for watching this first video. Leave a comment and share this with your friends. Your best ideas and the best conversations happen after the video. And if you haven't done so yet, subscribe to the Stewardship newsletter and the Parish Toolbox podcast for tons of great ideas and free content. And for a different spin on the lay witness talk, listen to Parish Toolbox podcast session number 8 for a different way to look at the witness talk. Thanks again for watching, and I'll see you in video 2.